Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to my rant channel, TMossBoss Rants, and in today's video, I wanted to rant about jury duty. I might have ranted about jury duty before. If I did, I'll just throw 2023 in front of the video and stuff, but anyways, yeah. So I was summoned to do jury duty, and I've already have done jury duty once in my life, and I'm like, fam, I don't want to do it again, ever in my life. Maybe when I'm old, elderly, retired, and I'm literally finding reasons to go outside, but I'm like, I'm a busy person. All right, and I'm not trying to say that as an excuse, to get out of jury duty, but at the same time, it's like, fam, I don't want to put what I have going on career-wise, I want to put that aside just so I can do what I did the last time. And it's like, fam, I literally remember in detail what I did last time when I went to jury duty. So, to just give you guys a play-by-play of what happened to me while I went to jury duty. So I go there. I go to the courthouse. They had me go through all the paperwork of, getting settled in and stuff to do jury duty. They had me sitting in a room for hours. Not like an hour or 2 hours. Literally the whole day, bruh. The whole day. Like from when I would clock in at my old job, from when I would clock into work all the way until I would clock out. That's how long they had me sitting in the room. You have to understand, it's like, it's something that hasn't been diagnosed in me, but I just know that I'm not an individual that can sit in places for long periods of time. Like, even when I was doing it that day, I'm like thinking to myself, fam, can I at least go outside for a walk? Like, can I, you guys just shoot me a text and it's like, hey, your number's been called, go to this courtroom. But it's like, when you have it where I'm just sitting in a room, not doing nothing, fam, there was at moments where I was listening to my music, playing games on my phone, falling asleep. And I'm like, I could be doing something productive. I would rather work. My thing is this. I would rather work and put in all this, crazy amount of time into what I'm working on than to sit down and do jury duty again. But so anyways, they had me sitting in this room all this time. Finally, the people show up for the case. Judge shows up. Everybody's showing up. They have us in the courtroom now, and they're all trying to figure out how do we feel about this? How do we feel about that? How do we feel? And so yeah, they asked me. They're asking everybody questions. How do they feel? And maybe a couple of people got excused out and things. And yeah, then me, I was all like, I guess I answered the questions, correctly and stuff. And so, anyways, they go ahead and, they start up with the case. Case only lasted, well, no, so for the first day, case was only maybe 15, 20 minutes, maybe even a 30, I don't know. But it's they just kind of went over stuff. And then after that, then they was like, oh, well, you guys can go home now. And I'm thinking to myself, why did you have us show up, all right, for a day that we didn't even need to be here? I'm thinking to myself, okay, you show up, they tell you to go to a courtroom, they ask you the questions, then the case then started. Literally, the case could have been over with within a day. I'm like, you guys could have did all this stuff the next day. But no, so they have it where the next day, then that's when, both parties had showed up. And it was a domestic violence case. And that's how I answered the questions. I was like, if one hits the other, then that person needs to go to jail. I was like, that's how I feel about it. I guess they like that answer. And so, but yeah, anyways, it was a domestic violence case. And then it was I guess the guy had put his hands on the woman, cornered her in her house. It was a crazy thing. But so anyways, they're sitting here telling us all these different things. And then I guess at some point in time, there was all I know that was one of the things where the guy had threw a fork at the woman. And that's why I was all I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, look, I'm not trying to sound insensitive, but at the same time, the cop, he takes a picture of the hallway, and then in the distance in the hallway, you can see the fork laid out on the ground. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, again, not trying to sound insensitive, I think I can get a mental image of what a fork in the hallway looks like. And I'm like, it's something where I'm like, come on, bruh. I'm like, it's like, come on, bruh. I'm like, you guys, don't be sitting here doing that and things. And so anyways, I'm like, because I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, why are you guys showing me this? I'm like, can we just cut to the end part so I can hurry up? Same situation too with the second day. From the first minute I would clock into work all the way up until the last minute. Then that's how long the case. So no, this is what they did. They turns out I was an alternate juror, which means that I didn't even get a chance to like vote on whether or not the man was gonna be found guilty or not guilty. So I'm all happy that I'm being excused out of court, but then I'm sitting down thinking to myself, I'm like, wait a minute. They kept me in there for all that time just for me to be an alternate juror. I'm like, nah. No, I do not ever want to do jury duty again. I'm like, that is on some stuff where I'm like, look, I would sit down and have a long, lengthy conversation with the judge if I need to. But I'm like, fam, I do not ever want to do jury duty. And I'm like, oh, well, this time you're not going to be an alternate juror. I'm like, no, the whole idea of just sitting around. And then on top of that, it's like, I just only had a 2-day case. There was people that was there for jury duty that was going to be like on a week-long case. You know, like these like long extended cases. And I'm like, I'm not trying to have it where it'll be okay, so yeah, first time 2-day case, second time a week-long case, next time it'll be months long, next thing you know it'd be like, oh, this is the longest case in US history and things, we're in like lasted 15 years. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm not trying to do no more jury duty. So I'm like, if this video prevents me from ever doing jury duty again in my life, so be it. All right, if I'm in bad with judges, so be it. But I'm like, I do not want to do jury duty. What they should do, this is why I wanted to do this video, because I wanted to just kind of give out an idea to these court houses that be summoning random people to do jury duty and stuff. I'm like, fam, I'm not no Avengers. You can't just be randomly summoning people and you don't know what they got going on. Literally, there's so many things I have going on, and I'm like, I'm not trying to come up with excuses, but at the same time, it's like I'm a busy person, you know, and it's like I'm not trying to stop doing what I'm doing to just have it where I show up to jury duty and get paid $15-$20. I'm like, no, bruh, I'd rather go to work and put in like long extended hours where I'm dead tired at the end of the day, put in that amount of work to make $20-$30 a second, not for 2-3 days. I'm like, nah, bro. But no, what they should do is have it where jury duty is a job, where people can apply for it. They can apply to be a juror, and then, yeah, then they get summons and all that stuff. But I'm like, for me, I'm like, bro, I have a job. I'm focused on that. I'm not trying to be getting summons every year because no, they summoned me last year, and I'm like, okay, can't do it. I got things going on, so I'm like, can't do it. Same thing with this year. I got things going on. I'm like, I can't do it. And so, yeah, I'm like, fam, yeah, if I gotta go in that courthouse and tell them, I'm like, look, bruh, y'all gonna have to get a doppelganger or somebody. But I'm like, I'm not trying to do jury duty. I ain't trying to be getting summons every year. It's all like, look, I say I don't want to do it. Can you guys just stop summoning me? I'm like, that's it. You know, it's like, it's just on some stuff where I'm like, you guys need to have it where jury duty is a job and not something where it's like, you don't know what a person got going on in their life. People can have kids. People can have like jobs where they gotta be traveling back and forth and things. And it's like, you really think somebody's trying to sit down in the courthouse for long hours throughout the day, not doing nothing? I'm saying, bro, it's like, it's one of those things where I'm all like, I don't want to do it. I do not want to do it and stuff. So, but anyways, yeah, hopefully I ain't got to, because I'm like, bro, I don't want to do it. So, but anyways, yeah, thank you guys for hearing me out in this rant. Stay tuned for the next video, and peace.